Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going on a trip with my friends to one of their lake houses. After getting ready, my friend picked me up and all three of us headed to the donut shop as it was free donut day today. Then we started the drive. After driving for a little bit, we ended up stopping at a farmer's market to pick up a few snacks. The farmer's market had many different items, but we ended up heading to a bakery, so we didn't purchase anything here. They had fresh fruits and vegetables and things of that sort, as this was rural Virginia, or the countryside. Then we headed to the bakery where we took a little break to eat some snacks before heading to the lake house. It was a long drive, but we ended up heading to the lake house before lunchtime. We were supposed to stay 2 nights at the lake house, but due to a sudden incident, our trip ended early. In this clip, you can see the lake, and we were finally at the lake house. After arriving at the lake house, we just looked around and dropped off our stuff before heading to a restaurant for lunch. The lake house was so beautiful and peaceful. Even the surrounding outside was so peaceful. This place had multiple bedrooms, but my friends and I decided to stay in the room with the bunk beds. Then we got ready to head out for lunch. In this clip, you can see me putting on sunscreen as I've already gotten burned by the sun. For lunch, we had picked a Mexican restaurant, which turned out to be not the best choice as this was rural Virginia. And we should have known that Mexican was not actually Mexican in that part of the country. Although the main dish was not the best, the dessert actually turned out to be good, which we all had shared. After finishing lunch, we headed back to the lake house. We were originally going to go to this beach area, but we thought that was pointless as we had to pay $15 to get in. Then we had tea for the afternoon and headed out into the lake. The water felt so nice, but before getting in, all three of us put on life jackets just in case. After heading back into the lake house and getting ready for bed, my friends started cooking dinner. And I have to say, this was the best way I've ever ate ramen noodles. While eating dinner, we watched this Bollywood movie that I was watching for the first time. Then my friend started making chocolate-covered strawberries, and this was also so delicious. After finishing up dinner, we all went straight to bed as we were all so tired. After waking up the next morning, we all got ready to go to the Waterfalls Canyon Trail. My friends also made delicious breakfast that morning, and then we headed to the trail. After parking the car, we headed into the Waterfalls Canyon Trail. The surrounding there was so beautiful and peaceful, as it was not as crowded as we had originally thought. I was also able to walk on the water, although it was very slippery. Then we headed down to see the waterfall. This was such a stunning view, and it was so peaceful and relaxing as you could hear the water running down. After that, we headed to a restaurant for lunch as we were already so tired. When we arrived at the restaurant, we had to wait a little bit before we could get our table as the place was already packed. After that, we headed to another park, which was a bit more far away. In this park, I did not attempt to go all the way down to the waterfall. Although I stayed on top, my friends actually were able to walk right under the waterfall. Then we headed back to the lake house. Our trip ended a little early as we were faced with a car accident on the way back to the lake house. After the car accident, we waited for one of my friend's parents to come pick us up. Then we headed home early that night. Although our trip ended early, I really enjoyed our trip and our time together. I'm very thankful that the accident only affected us in a small way, as it could have ended much worse. We were extremely lucky as we only ended up with bruises and small cuts. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.